Hey, True Believers England team here with the mighty Zach. How you doing? Is it Richards or Richmond today?
I don't even know. It's been
Yeah.
a really busy day. We'll go with Richmond, sure.
When
We'll go with my birth name.
I was getting comics. Together to get to send out, and I almost wrote it down wrong. I almost put Richmond. So yeah, I was like, no, that's not right. Put Richards.
If it shows up and it says Richards, that's how I know who it's from.
Exactly.
If it's Richmond,
Okay.
It could be from anybody.
Right.
Anybody can pull my name out of a phone book or off Google, but Richards, no I know that's coming from Florida.
So we were supposed to have Brian Hill today. He was going to do an interview. He said he's got a lot of writing and such to do. So I gave him an open door. Yeah, and obviously, you guys know it's an open door policy. Come on in. I gave him an open invitation to come on and just talk comics. In all honesty, I really don't want to talk politics too much. I mean, if you've got somebody who is a comic book fan, and let's face it, a lot of comic book writers start off as comic book fans. Why not come on and we talk about something fun? Why don't we do that? We do have a few things here. I pulled up some stories, but ultimately Monday is let's talk about what you want to talk about. What I pulled up is there are some Black Flag dum-dums, by the way, on sale on eBay for $200. You guys might not know this story, but Black Flag made a deal with Marvel. They got some of these facsimile, the Ultimate Spider-Man, the Miles Morales first appearance. They got some of those, and they put their own acetate cover on top of it.
Interesting.
And they were charging like $75. Reportedly, somebody paid $10,000 for one of these things. Yeah, I know. We might as well make this the first topic of the night. Why would you ever pay $10,000 for a facsimile first appearance?
It's not even original. Oh God.
And it's because there's only 750 of these, right? Guys, just to put that in perspective, there's less issues of #1 of Walking Dead. That's a real comic you could buy for $10,000. I know right now I could go and get 2 mid-grade giant size X-Men #1s for $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
The hell are you buying this? What? Look, I've never had that much spending cash.
Maybe it was some comic collector. Maybe it was like his 5-year-old kid hadn't learned how to spell facsimile yet. All they saw was Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking?
So I'm thinking spend the credit card.
I'm thinking it's Daddy Warbucks. It's
Could be.
Richie Rich's dad or whatever buying this book. I mean, it is literally somebody who's paying $10,000 for a facsimile version of a comic book that just had an acetate. And by the way, it was stapled to the book, this acetate cover. This wasn't something they made and printed up and boom. Literally, they just poked new holes into that original comic book to put that acetate on it. Somebody who's willing to spend $10,000 on that crap they are shitting money. I
would like to shake that guy's hand.
Yeah. It is this. Yeah, I would love to know. I would love him in my circle. If he is so free with his money, I might actually end up profiting from it. I mean, this is you want to know where all the money is? Find out who bought that $10,000 comic. Seriously. Yeah. That company has renewed the old P.T. Barnum saying that there is a sucker born every minute. That is correct. That just floored me when I heard that. I mean, for one, okay, so they got the right to staple onto an existing comic their own cover, and some people are going nuts for it. A lot of people are looking at it as, really, dude, come on, come on. Oh, here I am, I'm going fuzzy again. Well, come on, man, it's not a raid. So but it's a lot of people are just seeing it for the bull crap it is. And then there's some people are taking advantage of the fact that some people will do any kind of bull crap, because a couple of people who went to this Black Flag booth decided that they were going to take something else. And it turns out that They were handing out lollipops. So somebody went ahead and took 2 of those Black Flag dum-dums and are trying to sell them for $200.
I mean, golly, man. I don't know. I know that I have seen these stories. These people, they go on eBay, they have a potato chip that looks like Jesus, and they try to sell it for like $300. I can't see selling. I mean, this just stretches it. Like 2 dum-dums for $200. That's crazy.
Okay, now here's the thing. I don't count them as the stupid ones. The people who put these lollipops on eBay, because eBay's kind of gotten rid of their the fees just for listing. That's cool. If anybody buys this, you know what? Just check out. I'm sorry. You need to step outside of the sandbox for a little bit, because I don't think you're going to be playing well with others. This is something you would definitely have to, I don't know. I would say bang your head against the wall, but I don't think it would make a difference. If you are willing to pay $200 for a freaking dum-dum lollipop because it was at a Black Flag booth at a freaking convention, it is amazing what people will do with their money.
I mean, good night. That astounds me. I'm flabbergasted.
I am gasting that flabber myself, sir. I can't even afford to freely spend $10,000. In my case, I need to save every dime in case of family.
Yeah,
that's basically it, isn't it? Right?
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
So what topics are we ignoring tonight and go off into far left field? Well, right now we're ignoring the whole Tom King talked about why he killed Guy Gardner. I'm waiting for everybody to join in a little bit, and then we'll get to the main topic. But it's Monday, so whatever topic you guys want to talk about, that's what we talk about. Into story. So, and I know there's a few things going on. I will say this: Batman Gate. Now, this is apparently the story for Batman, the movie, the one with Robert Pattinson, was stolen. Somebody else wrote it. They showed it, and Matthew Reeves and the writers and all just took it and went ahead and made a movie out of it.
Oh wow!
That is what the charge is. I don't care. That's behind the scenes stuff. Batman has been, it has gone, and it is done. My relationship with Batman the movie is: did I like it or did I not like it? And that is it. So, in all honesty, as far as this is all concerned, I don't care. I just don't. This is rich people talking rich people problems.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like to me. It's like, okay, this just sounds like a gripe between the original writer and Matt Reeves or the production team at Warner Brothers or whoever. I don't really have a dog. The movie, I love the movie. I loved it. It was great.
Best movie of the year so far.
I mean, if I was the guy that wrote it and Matt Reeves took it, dude, I don't even care. Put my name in the credits. I wouldn't care. I would just want a paycheck from it.
Yeah.
Like cut me $10,000. I'll
be
happy.
Eric, back issue brain. How's the back, man?
It's okay. I said today's been a bit of an adventure.
Oh yeah.
The roofer showed up at about 7:20, and I didn't hear anything other than the pounding for about 4 hours. I finally knocked on the door at about 11:20, and I was on the phone with my attorney at 11:25.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, they said, "Oh, we found this. Oh, it's going to be more." I said, "Oh no, it's not."
Did that.
Called my attorney, and it's resolved, and it's not going to be any more.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. The adventure has a happy ending somewhat.
Well, we'll see. They're coming back tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which means we'll be back at 7:20 again. Which means I have to get up at 6 in the effing morning for the second morning in a row.
That's the part that sounded the most aggravating, was 7:20 in the morning.
So Maranya is saying, can the original writer prove that they wrote it and their property was stolen, or is it someone who wants to make false claims? I don't know. That's their problem. I know it's a very short conversation with me, but that's exactly how I feel. I realize I've been trying these new, by the way, light filters. I've got red on one side and blue on the other. And the blues, I had to redo the thing because the blue was mixing with the green and everything. But I realized I just lit myself up like a freaking villain at the end of the movie. It's like I better start telling you my evil plan at any moment now. So
I mean, it could be worse. Yeah. You could be trying to assemble the Power Rangers together. I mean.
Okay, black guy, you're going to be wearing the black suit.
Jewish guy, how original.
Jewish guy, yeah, you're going to be in the green. You like money, right? Money's green. You're going to be the green suit. Asian, yellow.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She was.
You're right. I forgot for a second, but you're
Pink
right.
will be the dainty little girl. Okay, she's the hot one.
Cheerleader.
Asian, you're kind of cute, but she's the hot one, so she gets the pink.
The nerd was blue. I don't see the correlation there. The nerdy guy.
And now we've got the now we have the hero, the one that everybody looks up to, the one that everybody wants to be. You'll be the White Ranger. Okay, yeah, all righty, kids. Yeah, so not saying that Power Rangers was racist. I'm just really kind of saying that. Yeah. Let's see.
I kind of want to do a deep dive into that now in my spare time.
I'm looking like the coloring of a lot of modern comics that bisexual lighting. Am I though? Okay, let me remove this here. Okay, at least that. No. Now I'm all washed out.
Now there's like this whole white static noise going on behind you too.
Yeah,
yeah.
This one is. It's all the lighting is. Wait on the low too.
This is how Two-Face sees things. Like one side is perfectly clear, the other side's all warped.
All warped and everything, and that is coming from that side. Go figure. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. A song is it Jeep's Twiddles Silent Light Any Way You Want. What? A song is it? Oh, as long as it keeps Twiddles silent. Light any way you want. There you go. Gotcha, sir. Took a little bit of translation, but ultimately, there we go. I think that's a lot better.
Looking good.
Yeah.
And there we are. Okay. Yeah. So Guy Gardner was too hetero for DC. You know what, Fitz? That may just be. So I was looking around. What topics shall we talk about? Of course, aside from lollipops on eBay for $200. I'll tell you what. If that works, I'm gonna just start putting. There's a black flag, mother. Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about something from DC?
Yeah, Tom King.
That's gay. Doesn't matter. You don't need to say it. Yeah, that's gay.
Okay, let's talk about that for a little bit then, since you brought it up, kids. I saw Wes's video, as well as everybody else, I'm sure. I'm going to do a review of the comic when it comes out, so you'll have my full review of that. I don't really want to talk about the comic very much, but if we want to talk about what
is this the Human Target comic that he did?
Not yet. Right now, because it got brought up, and this is what it is. This is what it is anyway.
Okay.
It is Monday, so we talk about whatever you guys want, whatever you guys bring up. Sometimes we never even get around to the topic that's on the thumbnail. But Batman is bisexual. According to this one miniseries, it's written by Chip Zdarsky, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's dialogue in it, and once again, I'll get the full review on Wednesday when it comes out, or on tomorrow when it comes out. It's the dialogue suggests that he and the guy he was conning, I guess, or somebody. Wes seems to think it's going to be what's his name, Ghost Killer or whatever.
Ghostmaker.
Ghostmaker.
Yeah. Well, it is.
Okay.
That's his name. It's Anton, whatever.
Okay. So it's going to be, he apparently had an affair with this Ghost Killer guy. So that's all of them. That's all of them. I mean, granted, Aquaman, not Aqualad, still retains his heterosexuality, but every other main superhero has taken the fall.
You can look at it one of two ways. You can choose to look at it the way Venkman has, who is 100% convinced that he's not, and that this is just suggestive dialogue to kind of lead the witness, so to speak.
Okay.
But even if that's true, which I doubt, because it's DC, they can't help themselves, and it's going to come over into the regular book. You know it is, because Chip Zdarsky's doing both.
We've seen that before. For freaking hell, Killing Joke was not in continuity until it was.
Right. Now, Ash had the best point of anybody. Said, even if it isn't, that's something you just don't do. But then I realized it's 2022, and that's all DC is. I mean, all the guys that came across like black-pilled, just raving maniacs were 100% right. DC has one card in their deck, and it's gay. And I said, I don't think it does anybody, I don't think it serves anybody in good stead.
It doesn't.
It's gone way past pandering at this point. It's become a parody, and it's like I wouldn't like comics if every issue of every comic I read, a baseball game broke out in the middle of it. I love baseball, but I said the fatigue has more than set in at this point.
It's definitely fatiguing. For sure. Every time a new character comes out as queer in any way, I just automatically roll my eyes now. Instead like another one?
Instead of a new character being written, instead of a new comic book being put forth with a character that is. And once again, and this is something I think is very strange that we have to reiterate. I don't care that Superboy is gay. And look, he's gay. He ain't bisexual. Right. Bisexual is their little flag on the field that they know they could go back to and say, hey, wait, now he likes girls, just in case the whole bisexual thing.
Yeah, he's as biased.
It's the loop. It's the loophole.
He's gay because they'll never write him with a girlfriend from here on in.
Yeah.
I don't care. I didn't care about that because his sexuality had never been brought up before. Of course, if you want to talk about the problem, first of all, Tom Taylor is writing Superboy shitty. Second, they're trying to call him Superman. He's Superboy. And third, it was the aging up of John Kent that I hear more people complaining about than anything. And I've said more than once that the story they missed out on would be a young John Kent growing up, having to deal with the idea that, holy crap, I may be an L, but how will that affect the way people not only see me but my dad, who is the most famous man on the planet? Yeah, there's a whole, and that with the fact that his best friend, by the way, was raised in a country that, in all honesty, if they heard that a person was gay, would have them at the top of a building for a very, very quick ride down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And how would, honestly, not according to the whims of a comic book writer, but somebody who actually thought about the area that Damian Wayne came from, thought about the way they treat gay people, honestly, how would his best friend react and act?
See, that's the problem with it's even if you start out with the best of intentions, when you are 100%, it's like, politicians are beholden to special interest groups. The comic book industry is beholden to the Twitter mob, and they will only accept one kind of gay character, and that is a one-dimensional Mary Sue, just good at everything. Everybody accepts it immediately. Everybody praises them. Hell, I'm gay now. Let me introduce my boyfriend to my ex-girlfriend. Oh, this is the best day of my life.
And you can't kill them off.
No.
Heaven help you if you kill the gay character.
You can't tell any stories other than,
And it's kind of funny that comic book writers like their homosexuals the same way Homer Simpson does. Flaming! It's... I've met, if you work at a theme park, you are surrounded by gay people, and I know that there is an array, of the way, and it's like, they're not all the same. DC, they're not all the same. Marvel,
exactly.
How about making people 3-dimensional?
It's like any other demographic of people. They don't all fit a checklist. You've got a whole. There's a spectrum. Pardon the word. I mean, I
the
know
guy I met,
like,
he was one of the managers that we called him leads. His name was Johnny. Great freaking guy. Love him to death. I hope he's doing well. I haven't seen him in so long, and I know when I met him, I was surprised to find out he was 50, and that was 20 years ago. So I only hope that he's doing well right now. When I met him, I had no idea. I have zero gaydar, by the way. So unless they're actually doing something right there, or unless they are flaming, I have no idea. I seriously don't. Let's see. Even worse than making LGBTQ or race swap. When they do, that's all they have and cannot give the character without any flaws. Yeah. Unfortunately, they seem to be afraid to, but I think it would make for a better character.
Yeah. Oh, well, absolutely.
But the same people that control the narrative in comics now don't believe that anybody can write anything other than themselves, and they don't want to see anybody but themselves.
Yeah.
There's no room for quality storytelling because the audience that they have gone after these past 10 years, they don't want that. They want slice of life. They want reaffirmation. They want validation. They want all those things that are, quite frankly, pretty boring.
Yeah.
Maranya is saying, but you can't write Damian realistic because that would make him a phobe. Damian must accept him no matter how he was raised. But here's the thing. One, she's right. But here's the thing. You need the phobe. And I think you need the phobe in a heroic form. Let me explain. Casual, random guy will always be the same. And you, Mike Barron, for Florida Man. Okay, I'm still going to say that. Forever and ever and ever until the end. Okay, you just... that I read it and I was like, this is offensive. But that's who they write all the time. Let me give you an actual idea of Florida and how South works. This is where the black people were, okay? Through this whole Civil War, and guess what? They didn't all go, hey, look, we're going to move up north.
Yeah.
We are integrated all over the goddamn place. Nobody cares. No, okay. Obviously, nobody is an encompassing word.
Right.
Sure,
there's going to be this.
You're going to find somebody. For the most part, nobody gives a because it doesn't change the fact that rent is due on the 1st. We don't care. You should. I've said it before. My road looks like a damn Benetton ad. There is at least one of everything on my street, not just in Orlando. I live actually in a small suburb right outside of Orlando, but you get the point. It's just, but that's the way the South is. We are integrated up the. Anytime I actually hear some racist, I swear to God, it's one of you guys up north. We're used to it, okay? So yeah, that's why every time I think about it, I'm like, Mike, you just dropped the fucking ball on this. Florida Man is crazy because it's 915 degrees on December 25th. That's why, because our brains have been burned out, not because, hey, man, we're going down there. Oh, my gosh, look at that. That guy looks like he got one of them all-year tans there. We're going to get him now. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't happen.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right, but before you once again force me to bring up issue number 1000 or OMAC to get your mind right.
Okay. I'm here. I'm with you.
I live in a state. How the F do you think people from my state are depicted?
Oh yeah, you're straight up hillbilly. I mean, you're literal hillbilly. There are no mountains in Florida. We're swamp people.
Do you hear me bomb Pearl Harbor every time that happens? No, because it's either ignorance or it's a parody. The Florida Man's one of the two.
It's ignorance.
Well, okay, but it's not wrath-worthy.
Yeah, why not?
Well, okay, yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've got 2 things of cream soda here, and that's why I'm feeling a little. My sugar's up. Let's see. You did see the intro for the Ring of Power? No, I have not. There are very few things I want to see less than the Rings of Power.
Somebody Somebody
Yeah.
put that. Somebody retweeted something with that show, and it came across my Twitter feed today, and I saw it. I want that 30 seconds of my life back, Amazon.
I am more interested in looking into the toilet just to see how fast corn travels through the body than I am in Rings of Power. I honestly have zero interest in that.
Yeah.
It is just, I don't know. I saw at first I was like, okay, let's see what they got. And the first preview that came out, I thought, wow, this is beautiful. I mean, there's a very well shot show. And then over time, they just chipped away at whatever excitement I had for it. I'm going to watch it. I will hopefully be able to give it an open mind. And, but I've got no hope for it. None whatsoever. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. I did see some of the previews. What's the other TV show? I got bored looking at the Game of Thrones trailer.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones one. I forgot about that.
It's not thrilling me. I'm not. Ooh, got it. I should be. I love the game. I was one of the defenders of the last season of Game of Thrones. I know there are some issues that are worse than others, and I think it ended very poorly.
Yeah, the ending was.
Yeah, because they ended it where they did anyway. Because as soon as, what were they called? Dan and Dave, or D&D, whatever they were called.
D&D, yeah. Those guys, because they were going to take off and go do Star Wars.
2 years before the show ended, they said they were tired of being on the show. They should have been replaced there. That was it. It was, oh, well, you're not excited for the show? Let's find out if we can find some showrunners that are into this so we can actually tell the story right.
Right.
But yeah, I have zero excitement for the Rings of Power. I'll like I said, I'll check it out, but it's not. I mean, I was like that way with Prey. I didn't even know Prey was coming out, and I was like, wait, they got a new Predator movie? Okay. I actually approached it like that because the Predator, that movie, while I like it more than a lot of people, the Shane Black Predator movie just killed it for me. And I was like, but when I turned on Prey, I was like, all righty, here we go.
I tend to stick with either the original or Predators, the one with Adrian Brody. That was a really good one.
I actually think Predators. I liked Predators. I liked Alien versus Predator. I like Predator 2, and of course, Predator 1 is as near to perfect an action film as you could ever have.
Yeah.
Sounds like you boys could use some sports ball.
My team lost the first preseason game.
I recently have watched Necessary Roughness, The Replacements, Slapshot. So I've been getting my sports ball. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Yeah. All righty. So let me share this, and we can.